Hi friends, welcome to Canary at Home. I'm Lacey, and today we're going to be doing a mix it up tape resist painting. Now this lesson is going to be done in two parts. You're going to paint the first part of the lesson, then you're going to let your canvas dry overnight or over a week, and whenever you're ready to come back to the lesson, you're going to find the part of the video that says part 2 and start from there. Today we're going to be exploring color mixing with washable tempera paint. I want you parents to define the surface area. So here you can see I've laid down a drop cloth on my table. This defines the work area and it also protects my table. I'm also wearing my art clothes so that I don't get my nice clothes messy. For the first part of this lesson, we're going to be mixing it up with the warm primary colors. What are warm colors? Well, warm colors are the colors that remind us of the sun and fire. So we'll be using yellow and red, and then we'll also be mixing in some white to see what happens. The materials that you'll need to pull out from your process pack today are your canvas board, your 3 paintbrushes, yellow, red, and white squeeze bottles, your mixing cups, your mixing sticks, and then if you want, you can also add oil pastels to the mix. Let's get started. So first, grab your mixing cups and you can take those tops off. I'm just going to use 3 of my mixing cups for now, and I'll save the other 2 for the next part of the project. You can also use all your mixing cups for one part of the project and then wash them out and use all of them for the second part. It's up to you. And this part is super fun. This is where you get to mix it up in a really fun, squeezy way. So we're gonna start with just one of the mixing cups, and I'm going to explore the way that the colors mix together in this mixing cup. So I'm gonna squeeze some yellow, and I'm gonna grab some of this red. This is actually a little more like magenta, which serves the same purpose. Squeeze that in. You can see here that, has it mixed together yet? No, I just have a big kind of magenta blob in the middle of my yellow. So what I'll do is take a mixing stick. What is gonna happen when I mix it up? Ooh, it's transforming. What color? Oh, I've found some orange. Kind of a golden orange because I've used a lot of yellow and just a little bit of magenta. So if I add a little more of the magenta, let's see how that changes. It makes it a little more orangey. Ooh, I like that color. Once you've found a color you like, you could put your mixing stick to the side, and you could put that paint cup to the side and move on to the next paint cup. Next, I'm gonna see how the white mixes with the magenta. All right, I'm gonna squeeze. Make sure you hit the cup. And then I'm gonna grab some white and squeeze. I'm gonna take a new mixing stick this time and mix it up. Oh, look at that beautiful bright pink. So the white and the magenta made this beautiful pink. White makes colors lighter. I'm gonna save that paint color because I really love it. Now I'm gonna mix all 3 colors together. Ooh, it's like ketchup and mustard. First, I'll mix these 2. Let's see how that one compares to my other orange. It's a little more red in that orange. Maybe I'll make it a little more even. And then let's see how the white changes it. Mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. Now you can see how we use the same 3 colors, yellow and magenta and white, to make 3 totally different colors. Once you've mixed up your colors as much as you want to, then it's time to add the first layer to your canvas. You can use the colors that you mix, but you can also use colors straight out of the squeeze bottle if you'd like to add those colors into your painting. Just make sure to save some of the color for the next 2 projects that we'll be doing together. As you can see, I have 3 different shapes and sizes of brush. This one's a little round and large. This one's a little more square tipped and like a medium. This is also square tipped and small. So depending on which brush you choose, you're gonna end up making a different type of paint stroke. Okay, and then you can start painting your canvas any way you'd like. If you want, you can add in color this way. And mix onto your canvas. Choose this orange now. When you're ready, you can switch brushes. Once you've covered your canvas with paint, if you want to explore another step and another material, you could add oil pastel on top to see what happens. Look at the way it kind of etches into the paint to create new lines. That's interesting. When your warm color painting is just the way you like it, you can put it aside to dry. Then you'll have to wait for the full canvas to dry before we move on to the second part of the lesson. In the meantime, if you really love your paint colors, you can pull out a new piece of paper and make another painting. Welcome back, artists. Is your canvas dry? I hope so, because you're gonna need a dry canvas to start our tape relief part of this project. For this part of the lesson, you'll need your painted canvas, your masking tape, and if you have any other widths of masking tape at home, that would be good too. You'll need a pair of scissors, your paintbrushes, blue, turquoise, red or magenta, and white squeeze bottles, your mixing cups, your mixing sticks, and maybe your oil pastels. Okay, so my canvas is nice and dry. I'm gonna grab my masking tape. I'm gonna take my fingernail and take it over the masking tape until I find where the masking tape can peel up, right there. I'm gonna use my fingernail to kind of peel that part up and then pull. You're gonna create a design with your tape on top of your painting. Now look at the way I'm pulling with both hands. That keeps it nice and tight. If you let it loose, the tape might curl up and stick to each other. So keep it nice and tight. I'm gonna put the tape down on this side, take my finger and rub it against the tape to press it on. And then this makes it easy now for me to take my scissors. I can even leave it, look. And then I can cut that with my scissors and do my next line. Ready? Grab the end, pull with your other hand, stick it down. I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna take another width. This one's a little thinner. Go across like this. Take my finger, slide it over. Cut the tape. You can repeat as many times as you'd like until you have a line design that you're happy with. I'm gonna stop right here and move on to the next step, which is more mix it up. Now basically you're repeating the same mix it up process as this part 1, except with new colors. We are taking out the yellow and we are adding turquoise and blue. Turquoise and blue are cool colors. Why do you think they call them cool colors? They might remind you of water or ice. I'm gonna grab my turquoise and my magenta and squeeze them in at the same time. About the same amount of each. Mix it up. Ooh, I can already see some kind of purpley color. Now this blue looks like it's very strong. I think I need more magenta to really turn it to purple. Maybe I'll add a little white. Okay, let's see what happens with the darker blue. This purple is a little more grape-like. Now let's mix up a little bit of everything. Again, once you have 3 colors that you really love, then it's time to use your paintbrushes and apply the paint to the canvas. Okay, so for this part of the painting, you're actually going to be painting over and around your tape lines. Later, we're going to pull that up and see what happens. Oh, I already love the way these colors are interacting. Look at that orange against that blue. See how I'm covering all the parts of the tape? Again, you can use your squeeze bottles onto your canvas if you want and mix it that way. And then once you've added a layer that you're happy with, I'm going to put my paint brushes down and wash those later. This is what my painting looks like now. Now, ideally you should wait until the paint dries and then peel the tape off. You could sneak ahead though, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you. When you peel the tape up, what do you see happened? This is called resist, tape resist, because the tape is resisting the paint on top and showing what's underneath. Okay, let's pull this one up. You can do it very slowly or quickly. And voila! You see those beautiful warm colored lines popping through the cool color layer. Something with warm colors and cool colors is that if you use them together, the warm colors pop out and the cool colors do something called recede. They kind of visually fall back. So it makes a really nice graphic painting. Now it's your turn to do the tape resist part of this project. I can't wait to see what you make. Please send us photos on Instagram at @OCanaryArt and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye friends!